If you have ever wanted to learn the complexities of using a professional cryptocurrency platform like Coinbase Pro to make money, or maybe you want to see the fees involved, is this a safe platform? Or maybe you kind of want to just see a tutorial and I can kind of show you every function as well as a top secret trading strategy that I've been using for years. And I'm going to get into details, guys. I've been using it for years to make money in cryptocurrency. Well, this is the video for you. Keep watching. What's going on, everybody? Alex back with another cryptocurrency video. And today we're going to be talking about Coinbase Pro, not Coinbase. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about Coinbase, but primarily Coinbase Pro, the professional platform that you can use to trade as well as get cheap fees. It's a little bit, more control. You have more control of your money, as well as I'm going to show you a trading strategy that I've been using for years, specifically on Coinbase Pro. That's made me money. Now, I'm not guaranteeing anything. This is not financial advice, but if you follow it to the T, who knows? You might benefit from it. But before we get started, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, my name is Alex. I talk about everything internet entrepreneurship, including cryptocurrency. And I give you all types of advice and value that you can use on a day-to-day basis to actually make some money. But I'm not here to fabricate anything. This is a real entrepreneur in the mud. I'm not trying to showboat. I'm not trying to show you anything other than true value. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button as well as the push notification bell so you can get the videos first. Let's jump right into it. All right, so this is the Coinbase Pro platform. Like I said before, there's something called Coinbase. This is like the beginner's side of Coinbase. If you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, or if you just want to buy it like as the convenient way without having to really like see your money, which I don't recommend, then you could just use Coinbase. It kind of gives you, let me just show you for people that don't know, but Coinbase is a platform that you can use to get your fiat currency, meaning government-backed currency, primarily in the United States, into cryptocurrency. Okay, now there's other exchanges that you can exchange crypto for crypto. You could do that here, but there's other exchanges with a lot more variety of altcoins. Okay, so this one's specifically based for US customers that want to get their fiat currency into an actual like crypto like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Now there's other ones like Gemini Exchange, and I suggest everybody watching this video do their own research, but this is the one that I use, and to my experience has been the best, and it's the safest in my opinion too, right? They have the best reputation. So this is like the regular side of Coinbase. Coinbase Pro, if you just search it in Google, just search Coinbase Pro. If you have a Coinbase account already logged in, it's going to automatically log you into Coinbase Pro. So once you're in here, I'm just going to go over the various features. Again, like I said, towards the end of the video, I'll give you the strategy. But for right now, I want to explain to all my new users, and maybe some users that have been just lacking on some of, like for example, I didn't know what a stop order it was until like the first 6 months of being in cryptocurrency. So if you don't know that, I'll explain the details. Guys, this is your money. You want to know exactly what's going on with these, the buttons and the various features so that you can maximize your potential to make money or not lose money in some cases, right? So for example, so this is an order form. So these are the order books right here. This is everyone buying and selling cryptocurrency. Obviously green is buy, red is sell. Okay, so this is the trade history, as you can see here. This is the history of what they've done, like at what time, right? But the order book are orders that people set that haven't been executed yet, right? So if I wanted to set, for example, a buy order, I would make sure the buy is highlighted. This is the market value. Now, this is where you pay fees, right? So you can buy it for whatever price you want, right? So this is Satoshis, okay? Bitcoin has Satoshis. It's a percentage of a Bitcoin. I mean, unless you're buying one Bitcoin, most of you are going to be buying Satoshis. Like for example, this is 0.031 Bitcoin, right? So you basically have to see the market value in this one right here. So this is like what it's going for right now, which is 8,574. This will fulfill your order, meaning execute your order. If let's say you want to buy Bitcoin at 8,574, the market will be the easiest, quickest way to do it, but I believe it charges the highest fees. Okay, so if you want to just simply buy Bitcoin right now and just be done with it, you can easily put in whatever amount. So let's say you want to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin. So it would be a 25 cent fee. And I think limit orders are cheaper, right? So a limit order is where you put the future price of Bitcoin. So let's say it's at 8,577, right? Right here. let's say I want to buy it when it drops to 8,500, right? So let's say I want to buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, right? At limit price they don't do it in dollars, sorry. So the limit price would be 8,500 because that's the price I want to buy the Bitcoin, 8,500. And then let's say I want to buy 0.1 BTC, which is equivalent to $851, and the fee will be $1.28. This is the cheapest way by far, okay? I believe the market value is cheaper than just buying it directly off of Coinbase, the beginner side, right? But I believe a limit order is the cheapest possible. And you could do that with the other way, right? So you could sell it. Let's say I have this Bitcoin right here and I want to sell it. So I'll go to sell. I want to sell 0.1 Bitcoin when it touches 8,500. I would probably do it at a higher price than 8,575 because you probably want to sell it for the most, right? So you can make the most money, right? So let's say I want to do 8,600. So that'll give me $858 with a $1.29 fee. Now that's basic limit orders. Again, market gives you the market value of what it is right now. It will automatically execute it. And let's see how much 0.1 Bitcoin. See, it's a little bit more expensive. It was $1.50. Now it's $2.14. And it will automatically execute it. You don't have to worry about it. You got your Bitcoin, right? Limits set it for the future price of Bitcoin. So if you want to buy it at a cheaper price, you can set an order. So when you're sleeping, if it touches that number, if Bitcoin drops to 8,500, like our previous example, it will automatically execute and fulfill the order for you. And the opposite way, same thing. If you want to sell it at a high price while you're sleeping or something, you don't want to look at it, this will do it for you. And you can do your technical analysis and try to predict the price of Bitcoin, right? Now, there's one other function that a lot of people don't understand. Most people understand the limit order, but they don't understand the stop price, right? The stop limit order, right? So, for example, let's say if Bitcoin hit 8,500 is when I'll trigger this event. So let's say 8,500, right? I want to sell 0.1 Bitcoin. And this is the same thing. Like I said, for everything else, you could buy and sell it the same way, right? So when it hits 8,500, then I want to set an order in the order book for 8,450, 8,450. This is how you would do it. So the advantage this gives you is that maybe if it hits the 8,500 mark, you're so-so. You're not completely convinced that it's going to keep dropping. So you want to put in a limit order just in case it goes below a certain percentage. So it gives you the extra bumper of benefit, right? The extra precaution to where, okay, it hit 8,500, but it might jump up after that. I don't want to sell my stuff right away. Maybe I want to wait till it goes down a little bit more, but my order's in there just in case. It's a stop loss, right? Same thing with buying. You could do the same way, just the opposite. Obviously, you're buying it, right? So those are the three functions right there. Now, deposit, this goes for fiat currency as well as cryptocurrency. You can deposit US dollars. You're going to set it up through Coinbase. Now, I have a Coinbase tutorial. If you don't know about that, you can check that out on my channel. I have all types of tutorials, honestly, but just look up the Coinbase tutorial. I'll leave the link in the description as well. And it'll show you how to set up your bank account so you can make money. I also have another video, by the way, where you can make $330 in less than 30 minutes with Coinbase Learn While You Earn, right? So it's called Coinbase Earn. You learn about crypto and they actually pay you cryptocurrency. But that's another video. You can go check that out. One of my best performing videos, by the way, because people make free money and people tend to like free money. So go check that out. But specifically for Coinbase Pro, let's say you want to deposit US dollar, because look, I have no US dollars in here and I want to buy Bitcoin, right? So you click US dollar and you can deposit it from various things. You can do it from my Wells Fargo account, for example, or I could do it from a transfer, a Fed wire transfer, or if I have the money already in my Coinbase, but it's not in my Coinbase Pro, then I can deposit it from Coinbase to Coinbase Pro. And this is the same thing with withdrawal. If I wanted to sell my coins and withdraw it if you were to withdraw, you're most likely going to withdraw USD, or you're going to be withdrawing cryptocurrency into Coinbase Pro, into regular Coinbase. But if you were withdrawing USD, it would most likely be to your bank account, right? Because you want the money to go use it, right? So you can withdraw it to your bank account or the Coinbase account. You could do that too, put the USD in your Coinbase regular account. They're just two separate wallets, guys. One is on the Pro platform, one is on the Coinbase platform. You can send them back and forth. They're technically under the same login details, but you can, it just depends on how you want to manage your money. But again, you have that option if you want to use it, right? So that's the deposit and withdraw features, okay? Now, as you can see here, you can select all different types of markets. If you want to buy Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Dash, you have the option to do that, as well as if you want to trade it for USDC. Now, USDC is a government-backed, it's a pegged coin to the US dollar, right? It's not, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's 100% government-backed, but it's pegged to the US dollar, meaning it doesn't fluctuate like Bitcoin. Bitcoin can go from 8,500 to 9,000 in one day. This will never move. It will stay the value of the US dollar. The reason people do that is for it's quicker, right? So instead of selling all your money to your bank account and then withdrawing, it takes like 2 to 3 days. But with this, you can immediately transfer it into USDC and then transfer it back into Bitcoin. A lot of traders use it for that reason. And you could buy a whole bunch of variety of coins with the USDC, or you can trade directly Bitcoin for another cryptocurrency like ETH to BTC. Now it's a little bit more advanced, and that's probably for another video. You can do it if you want to, but to understand the charts, you have to understand, right? So like, for example, just a quick explanation, if Bitcoin's rising in value and Ethereum saying the same, the chart will look like going down. It will look like it's declining because Ethereum's declining, is not rising at the same rate as Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's rising higher, then the chart will, it's inverse. It's hard to explain. But if you guys want to learn more about that, leave a comment below and I'll make a future video, right? So you have that option. You can change from cryptocurrency to cryptocurrency, okay? And that's what this is for right here. Now, my orders, let's look at this. This gives you the history of everything that you've done, right? So if you have an open order, let's say we set that stop loss that we were talking about in the beginning. We set a stop loss. It will show right here. So if you have a whole bunch of them, you won't lose track of them. Now, if they failed, they actually executed, it will show right here. It will show exactly how much you bought or sold, right? And then if you want to track your fees to make sure that your trading is actually paying off, you're not just losing your money to the fees. A lot of people don't calculate that. That's hard to calculate. This is an option for you. This is why I love this platform. It's very, not only is it user-friendly, but it gives you a lot of different options for very cheap price, right? So you can do that in this section right here called My Orders. Now for wallets, obviously it's a whole bunch of different cryptocurrencies. So you're gonna have a whole bunch of different wallets, right? And this is gonna show you the balances of each. So you can have, I have majority Bitcoin. By the way, guys, I don't keep a lot of my money on exchanges because though they are safe, you always wanna learn the proper way to use cryptocurrency. And the proper way to use cryptocurrency is with a private storage wallet, right? And there's a variety of them, like Exodus wallet. There's something I've been using called the Monarch Wallet, which is the safest way you can hold your cryptocurrency, and it actually pays you 5%. So you own your private keys. Private keys meaning you actually hold your crypto. And in exchange, they technically hold your private keys and give you access to it. But if you have your own private cold storage wallet, you own your private keys, meaning you literally hold it. That's the equivalent of having it in your hand versus having it in a bank, right? Having the dollar physically in your hand or a bank, right? So most people, like to actually hold their cash just in case of an economic doom or something, or somebody hacks Coinbase, which doesn't happen, by the way, guys. It's very unlikely. But if it does happen, it's happened on other exchanges, your money is threatened. So if you want to hold it on your cold storage wallet, that is what I highly recommend. I'll leave some links in the description below so you can use Monarch Wallet and hold your, private keys as well as get the 5%. You might as well get that extra 5%, right? So balances are here for all your different cryptocurrency. Deposits shows the history of your deposits, shows the history of your withdrawals. Now, that's basically Coinbase Pro in a nutshell. The simplest way I could possibly explain it, that's what it's going to be. The last trade price is what it's trading for, right? Bitcoins, that's what it's trading for versus US dollars. How much of a percentage increase or decrease for the 24-hour price. I've gone over everything on Coinbase Pro. Now I'm going to tell you guys about a strategy that I've been using to make money on this platform. Now this is called dollar cost average. I'm not going to Google it. You should dive into really understanding what dollar cost average is, but I'm just going to give you the simple explanation of it. And this is what I've been doing to make money through like the 6+ years I've been in crypto. And trust me, I've made a lot of money with minimal effort. That's the thing I love about things that appreciate in value. If it appreciates in value, you don't really have to put too much effort in, right? The money's working for you. So let's look at the price of Bitcoin, for example. CoinMarketCap.com, this is basically a way to track the price of Bitcoin across multiple exchanges. So when you look at Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, this is the price on this platform. But there's hundreds of platforms out there. This takes all of them into account and gives you a kind of bird's eye view of what the price of Bitcoin really is, right? So for example, just to give you a very simple example, okay? Let's say I wanted to make money in crypto. I would do dollar cost averaging, right? So let's say I had let's make it easy, $10,000, right? And I wanted to dollar cost all that money into crypto so I can buy these, assets, right? Or whatever you want to call cryptocurrency. They're not technically assets, they're money too, but just for explanation purposes, I split that $10,000 up into 5 equal portions, and you can make the portions more if you want. You can split it up into 10, you can split it up into 20. It just depends on your strategy. Usually, I'll take a lump sum of money that I want to risk in cryptocurrency. Now, it's very important to understand this is the most volatile market in the whole entire world. So you have to be willing to kind of lose it all. Don't put your whole life savings into cryptocurrency, please. And again, this is not financial advice. But let's say you take a lump sum that you're willing to gamble with, basically. This is speculation, guys. This is gambling. You put it into 1 equal portion, you divide it by 5, and you put that $2,000 of the $10,000 into whatever point you think is great. Now, you could do your technical analysis, all that, but it's not that serious. You pick a point where you think you get a cheap Bitcoin, right? Because you want it to increase in value, you want to make money. And you throw that $2,000 in. Now, let's say, for example, Bitcoin drops. Boom, it drops. You just technically lost money. But the way you can make money back is by doubling it up, putting another $2,000 in when the value decreases. So at this point, you see right here, the value decreases. If I put another $2,000 and it goes up, I will have made my money back for the last one and a little bit increased profits from the second $2,000 that I'm investing. Now, I take this down to a huge level. I make big movements in cryptocurrency. No day trading. I make small choices, but a lot of capital. I use the majority of my capital to make huge decisions, right? So I will dollar cost average Bitcoin forever. That is my strategy. That's what I've been using to make money, because every time it drops, instead of getting scared and speculating, you have to understand cryptocurrency. If you're here just to make a quick buck, then you're probably going to lose money. But if you understand it as a whole, you understand blockchain technology, which you could do research on, you understand every aspect of what this market is. I believe in cryptocurrency. You have to ask yourself that question. If you do, then dollar cost averaging is going to win. You're going to make money off dollar cost averaging. But if you're skittish and you're not willing to really understand it, you're not willing to put in the effort to learning a new market, I do not recommend it, because it's technically gambling. You're literally just throwing your money at whatever anybody says. And that's not the way you should handle your money, because your emotions are going to get involved and you're going to make the wrong decisions. So if you have your emotions in check, you have your principles in check, because you've done your massive amount of research on blockchain technology. You understand that this is revolutionary and it's going to win in the long run. You can make decisions like this. You could put that $10,000 in and it lasts, you don't even think about it for 2 years, 3 years, because you understand the market and you're willing to take that risk. But if you're over there dropping 10,000 and pulling it out the next day, I feel bad for those type of people, to be honest, right? So what I do is I dollar cost average into the market. If it goes down, I buy some more. If it goes down, I find other ways to make money, like affiliate marketing or, life insurance sales or whatever I'm doing at the moment. I'm making some money off YouTube now, right? So I'll take that profit, put about 30-40% of my income into cryptocurrency. And this is the investment risk that I am willing to hold because of my knowledge. Now, don't risk that much of your money at first, because your emotions are going to get involved. And then I dollar cost average over time. It keeps dropping. I keep putting more money. So I never lose. When it comes up, I make money for all the losses and then some. That is the value of dollar cost average. People do it in casinos, guys. It's a legitimate strategy that long-term traders will typically use when they're making big moves. Now, if you want to trade, this is not the video for you. But if you want to kind of make money off crypto and not put too much effort into it and kind of just watch it and not, get involved with the emotional roller coaster of financial investing and trading, dollar cost averaging is for you, and you can make money by other things, right? And that's the strategy I've been using for years. So this was the complete tutorial about everything on Coinbase Pro, as well as a trading strategy that's been working for me for 6 years. If you guys like the quality of this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you don't, leave me some constructive criticism in the comment section below. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Catch you in the next one.